I heard every adventure, and at some point, no, you heard it wrong, cause you can have an endless adventure in a game called Curious Expeditions too. And it's very unique, roguelike turn-based game where you have to send your crew to endless islands to solve their mystery and of course to hunt for some treasures. And I know you're a huge explorer in your heart and you always want to make a new discoveries. And if I'm right, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And let me tell you more about this wonderful game. I really liked the first part, but it was too pixelated. And now we have a beautiful picture. That's exactly what I was waiting for. And another thing I completely love in Curious Expedition 2 is your party. Yes, it will be completely insane. I mean, not only humans, but animals, moles, dinosaurs, and even a lizard man. Oh, a lot of fantasy creatures. And believe me, this will make your playthrough just unforgettable. But let's start from very beginning, choosing your difficulty. Of course, I advise you to play on Lunatic. You will get extra fun. And choose end of campaign. It means if you die, you die. Of course, if you don't want to do it, you can always choose something like that. You just go back to Paris and everything will be fine. You can start once again. And now choose your captain, your leader of your party. And they are so different, and they all have different bonuses. You see, this fellow can't rest in village and restore sanity if he stole some treasure, and this fellow is very good with herbs and mushrooms and completely immune to poison. Oh, and all of they have different companions. We choose our leader and his companions. Now it's time to take additional party member. And look at that! Amazing! We can take a sailor, a gypsy woman and a dog. And pay close attention, they all have weak sides, like this one. And sometimes they will play a huge role, cause there will be some kind of loyalty level ship. You see, loyalty 2 or 4, and if it drops to 0, he can leave your party and steal a good portion of your supplies. Oh no. And this time I will choose this cute fellow, yes, go with me little doggy. But before you go into expedition and make your first discovery, you must choose your sponsor, and there will be 3 of them. Yeah, they will give you some money for expedition, but take away all your treasures, and all of them offer a unique club shop, and there will be some very interesting things here. You can buy these tickets, and these tickets you will get when you complete an expedition. Well, it's time to choose our expedition. Just take a look at that, they are so different: archipelago, jungle island, highlands and these mysterious shores. All of them will have different goals and different inhabitants. And finally we set our sails and swim to distant island full of treasures and mysteries, and I must warn you, there will be some kind of survival element. Yeah, you will not feel hunger or be thirsty, all of this a little bit simplified. You will have only one parameter and it's called sanity, and you will use your sanity for every move you make, and harder the location, for example a mountain, more sanity it will take, and believe me, you will do everything to restore your sanity. And there are plenty of ways to do it, by eating a chocolate, drinking a rum, or maybe resting near the waterfall. And of course, every island inhabited by natives. In this case they are just humans, but you can encounter lizardmen, peacocks, moles and every other kind of creatures. And of course, you can build a good relationship with natives, and they will help you and let you rest in their village. Or you can be bad and just steal all their treasures. Then, better run away, cause they will chase you and fight you. And these islands will be full of mysterious places and locations you have to discover, and sometimes there will be encounters, and that's when you have to roll a dice, and these dice is completely depends on your party members. I suggest you to plan in advance what party members you will take, cause if you take more soldiers you can fight a lot, but if you take more talking kind of characters you will lose every fight. Your playthrough will greatly depend on it. And remember, this island is full of mystery. You will encounter not usual things like ruins, villages, temples, caves, but even an alien artifacts. Whoa, so many to discover. And yes, it's a roguelike game, but there will be campaign, a story here, and this story is really beautiful. Every sort of force mission, there will be a scenario mission, where you have to complete a certain things and help certain people. I will not spoil it for you, but believe me, you will love it. And of course, you can complete a whole island without a single fight. But sometimes you will have to fight, and combat here will be amazing. Combat is a dice based, and from the first look you can say, oh, it's completely random. No, it's not that random. Of course, random will play its role, but it's not so huge. Remember, I told you to build your party carefully and plan everything in advance. Yes, that's what matters. Your party members and their set of dices. If you have enough damage dices, you will win. There will be 3 types of dices, red one, green and blue. Red one damage, another is weakening, healing, and other effect dices. And you also will be able to use your items during the battle, torchlight to set them on fire, or a good old dynamite. Personally, I find this combat excellent, just perfect. It's really made for tactician. You will have to use all your tactical skills, everything you possess. Hey, there must be something bad about Curious Expedition too. Tell us. And I can't, friends, cause I completely charmed by this game. I fall in love with it from the first sight. It's so unique, it's so funny, and that spirit of adventure and variety of playthroughs makes the day. So friends, if you ask me, is this game worth it, I definitely say yes. And I want to ask you, if you already play this game, tell me what encounter you find most interesting, or maybe it's not something unusual, but encounter you remember. Leave your likes, friends, subscribe to my channel, cause I always happy to see you, and I will meet you in my next video.